First, I have some grant requests related to the Hotel Tax Tourism Fund that you maintain and entertain requests from that fund from time to time. I have two before you that have submitted requests, first being the Lebanon Rotary Club Foundation, who would like some grant assistance with their Bologna Fest and Winter Carnival, which is, I believe, takes place in January at the Expo Center. Their total project cost for their marketing and promotional advertising budget is $40,000, and they're requesting a $5,000 grant to assist with that. They believe the event has a potential to attract more visitors, including overnight guests who would come to visit family and attend the event. They're seeking the funds for marketing and promotional advertising such as radio, billboard, print, and online advertising.
Second.
All right, I have a motion and a second to approve that $5,000 grant from the Hotel Tax Fund. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So ordered.
And the second request is from the Community of Lebanon Association. They are once again intending to hold their Holiday Lights project at Coleman Park, and they are requesting $25,000 grant toward the operation of that for this year. They last year had 3,600 cars going through the display, resulting in 14,000 views, and are going to do it again this year. They're increasing their advertising to 5 major billboards along major roadways, and actually getting that at less than the cost of their 3 billboards last year. And they are going to increase their radio and newspaper presence as well as social media. And they anticipate giving out coupons for Domino's pizza boxes through, and also edible arrangement coupons.
I'll make a motion to approve the $25,000 request from the CLA.
I'll second the motion.
All right, I have a motion and a second for the $25,000 request in support of the holiday lights. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor of the motion indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So ordered.
Okay. If you want, I could go into the request for the Affordable Housing Fund.
That's fine.
That we had yesterday. So yesterday afternoon, you saw a presentation. Some of those individuals are here. A presentation from the Housing Development Corporation of Lancaster to seek funding from the Affordable Housing Fund to construct housing, workforce and low-income housing at Beach Run Apartments in Bethel Township, and they are asking for a renewed commitment. You did the same last year for a $500,000 commitment, which is ultimately a soft loan from the Act 137 Affordable Housing Fund. And I guess if there are any more specific questions, they're here if you'd like them to answer any further questions since yesterday.
And I'm not sure, are you from Bethel Township by chance?
No.
No, okay. I just didn't know if maybe somebody came from Bethel that wanted to speak. Okay.
So essentially, it's the same request as you approved last year. They're renewing that request. The Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency did not grant the tax credits for the project last year, so they're going to make another attempt at it this November. Your application is due, is that right?
November 16th.
Okay. Any other questions for clarification? If not, I'll...
Oh, go ahead, let's get a motion.
Just get a
so we can
motion on the
discuss.
floor, okay.
All right. Well, I will make a motion to proceed.
All right, well, we need a second for the motion if you're going to speak to the motion.
Okay, sure.
A second.
All right, I have a motion and a second now.
Yeah. I think that you're a good company, and I like that you have local builders involved. I'm sad that Bethel hasn't provided any comment at this point, but on the other hand, I also know that you're going to address that, and you're going into this with your eyes wide open, and I feel my due diligence has been done in making you aware that the township has these concerns, and maybe they've changed, I don't know, but I've not heard that, and that's what I was looking for. It's a good project. The egress is what needs to be addressed. And like I say, you're going into it eyes wide open, you want to proceed, so you'll have to address the township, and done everything I can do to make sure that you know that.
Thank you.
All right, I would just, before we vote on the motion, I would just say that I want to make it clear that what we're doing here today as a board, if we approve this, is to approve the funds from the affordable housing funds to allow this process to move forward. That in no way should be construed as this Board of Commissioners dictating or citing to the Bethel Township supervisors that they need to do this project. That's entirely up to the folks in Bethel Township, their zoning board, and the township supervisors themselves to approve the project going forward. So I hopefully, if any of them reach out to me, I would make that very clear that this is not in any way an approval from this board that they should do this project. So that, with that said, any other comments?
Well, then I'll piggyback on that to fill in a blank that this is a $14 million project, an investment in Bethel Township that you're pursuing. If you don't get the support from us at this level, it doesn't allow them to choose whether they can have this project or not in their township. So we're enabling them to be in a position to accept it, or to deal with it once it would be approved. So that's my feeling, is that we should not be in a position to deny them that opportunity should they want to have additional housing. I think it's 61 units. 51, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Where's the project at? Where at?
Fredericksburg.
Center,
Where?
North Center Street.
Yes.
Just north of town.
Yes, that's correct.
Sort of, you go from 22 north on Center, cross over Main, just north of that. Is that correct?
Okay, any other?
Wait a minute. Is in the general vicinity of College Hill Poultry.
The entrance, the egress would be across from the old First National Bank, if I remember, or Fredericksburg National Bank, whatever it was called.
Yeah, I think it would be, I think College Hills at the west end,
I can't hear
isn't
you.
it? I think College Hills at the west end, this would be just sort of straight north from the red light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. With that said, we have a motion on the floor to approve the dispersing those funds should this project be approved. All those in favor of the motion indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So ordered.
Thank you very much.